Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, but I got to talk about a few other things as well because a lot of things are coming together for the month of June. But I'm only going to do one video today. We're starting to get swamped at work again, but don't worry, I will bring you daily content no matter what. Treasury Secretary Yellen is talking about the debt ceiling once again. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is once again warning Congress of the looming U.S. default. According to her, it is now highly likely that the U.S. will run out of cash by June. Now, I still think they're going to raise the debt ceiling at the last minute. They have done this in the past time and time again. But this is coming in June, and it's a lot of very ironic things are happening all at the same time. White House says 8 million jobs will be lost if the U.S. defaults on its debt. Now, I hope this doesn't happen at all. We are at a very tough time in the United States right now. We have inflation going up. We have people working 2 and 3 jobs already just to make ends meet, just to get by. We don't need more people losing their jobs at a time like this. Just in, 50 U.S. senators have been issued satellite phones for emergency communications. Now, I don't know how long you've been holding XRP, but for as long as I've been holding it, there was always talk of a major black swan event happening. So is it the fact that maybe the U.S. runs out of cash, or is it that massive blackout that's supposed to happen, or maybe the massive internet outage that was to come right before that flip of the switch moment? Because I think it's ironic that they're getting handed these phones right now. FedNow seems to be launching a month early to coincide with the U.S. debt default in June 1st. Starting June 1st, real-time transfers between financial institutions through the FedNow payment network will bring the same level of speed to the business world. This will be accomplished in part by implementing ISO 222, the latest international standards organization standard for electric data transmission between financial institutions. FedNow will also enable electronic transfers around the clock and 7 days a week, although implementing that will be left to individual institutions. Now, that seems to be, why did the Fed roll that back by 1 month? That's the big question. Why is Congress getting satellite phones all of a sudden? And guess what else happens in June? XRP's birthday is June 2nd. FedNow going live June 1st. David Schwartz says, here's Arthur's code that created the 100 billion XRP, then called XNS, on June 2nd, 2012, the birth date of XRP. Now, that seems very ironic to me. Is it just coincidence? And this is my theory. We don't raise the debt ceiling. A massive event happens. They roll out FedNow. All of a sudden, the lights come back on or the internet comes back up and running. That's the flip of the switch moment for XRP. Or am I wrong? What do you think? Put it in the comments section down below. But it just seems too coincidental that all of these things are happening at the same time. Ripple logs another major CBDC partnership in Asia. Ripple teams up with Fubon Bank for eHKD pilot program. This integration is part of Hong Kong Monetary Authority's inaugural eHKD pilot program, an experiment with the development and adoption of the blockchain-based version of the Hong Kong dollar. Namely, the two firms will work together on real estate, asset tokenization, and equity release with instruments based on the prototype of the digital HKD. Ripple is excited about the use cases of the eHKD and the role of XRP Ledger in its progress. This is going to become something very big. Wait and see. TrainGlove, a trusted partner of Ripple, forges a path into the Arab economy through a partnership with Lulu Money to expedite cross-border transactions. TrainGlove, a prominent cross-border payment hub and trusted partner of Ripple, is actively expanding its operations into the Middle East by entering into a new collaboration with Lulu Money. Lulu Money is a subsidiary of Lulu Financial Holdings headquartered in Abu Dhabi. It focuses on enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of cross-border transactions. Through this partnership, TrainGlove aims to streamline and accelerate cross-border transactions, representing a significant milestone in its regional growth. And again, they don't talk about XRP in this article, but they talk about RippleNet, which means later, most likely, they will utilize XRP as well. We'll have to wait and see. Ripple's VP of Central Bank Engagements, James Wallace, recently sat down with Thinking Crypto podcast to discuss CBDCs. Now, I want to point something out here because he talks about his time at IBM. After first learning of Bitcoin and blockchain while leading the global payments group at IBM, James quickly became passionate about what he termed a mind-blowing, amazing technology because of its ability to create a single source of truth and the ability to use a token to move value in a much more efficient way than legacy systems. He was talking about XRP then. And as the leader at the helm of Ripple's CBDC initiative, James is responsible for engaging, educating, and supporting central banks in their use of digital currencies. In general, he sees three core use cases that most countries are pursuing: greater domestic payments efficiency, improved cross-border payments, and expanded financial inclusion. That's why you see Ripple out there growing all the time, opening up more corridors, more partnerships around CBDCs, because this guy is at the helm. He knows exactly how big XRP actually is. The Hinman email got exposed. The Howey analysis is a legal test used to determine whether an asset is a security based on four criteria. Number one, the investment of money. Number two, in a common enterprise. Number three, with a reasonable expectation of profits. Number four, solely from the efforts of others. If an asset meets all four criteria, it is considered a security subject to federal security laws. The SEC has previously argued that XRP meets all four elements of the Howey test and should be considered a security, subject to registration and other requirements under U.S. federal securities laws. However, the recent submission by the SEC staff suggests there may be doubt about whether XRP meets all of the criteria. And now that those emails came out, it looks like XRP should have never been deemed a security ever. And it's not a security today, just like it wasn't a security back in 2020. And why are these emails getting released now all of a sudden as well? It seems way too ironic for all of this to be happening all at once. Again, let me know what you think in the comments section. Now there's this from Ledger, and this guy just keeps digging the hole deeper. Take a listen.
99% of the cases, there is no collusion that is really possible between the three entities. And, the way that this is built, but we've released a lot of content. The way that this is built, you can only the user can sort of call back the three shards. The only concern really is if we get subpoena by a government to say now, this user specifically, we would like you to, retrieve the three shards, etc. So that's not a real concern in the end, because for several reasons. One, you only get subpoena like this by governments if it's a serious act, like, terrorism, drugs, etc., etc. Like, it's not true that the average person gets subpoenaed every day.
So the average person doesn't get subpoenaed every day. That's Ledger's stance on this. But we are at a time where we have an anti-crypto army that wants to see all of our crypto holdings. So think about it. What if a law got passed right now and they were able to subpoena Ledger and find out about all of our crypto holdings? It would be absolutely catastrophic for crypto holders like me and you. That's why I think this is not good at all. Again, let me know what you think of that in the comments section down below. And this is Ledger's CEO back in 2020.
Ledger from the World Economic Forum. I would like to start this short video by saying thank you to the World Economic Forum and thank you to the French government for the invitation they kindly extended to Ledger. We feel very privileged to be here this year. I want to leave you with one big idea, is that crypto is at the heart of the debate at Davos. Crypto is here, crypto was at the WEF, crypto was around the WEF, and crypto communities have gathered from around the world to meet here in Davos this week. It was excellent. We had amazing discussions, very good panels. Again, I feel very privileged that I was invited to this year's Davos. I think it's a pivotal year for crypto, and I'm looking forward to be here next year with the crypto community and with you all.
Now, why is he meeting with the World Economic Forum? They're a wallet company. And I said it before, I don't even like the idea that Lightning Network is tied to the World Economic Forum. I see it as some sort of Trojan horse of the future. But if you're a wallet company, why would you be there meeting with Klaus Schwab? It doesn't make sense to me. And again, I just no longer trust Ledger. I can't bring myself to do it. Let me know what you think, like I said. XRP eyes fund inflows amid positivity in Ripple case. So we see, however, amid this negative trend, XRP has shown resilience by recording positive inflows. In the past week alone, XRP witnessed inflows of over $200,000, contributing to a cumulative inflow of $3 million since the beginning of the year. So even when the other cryptocurrencies don't see so much inflow, Ripple always sees inflow. XRP always sees inflow because it's out. XRP is growing at such an alarming rate right now. Look at the XRP ledger alone. It's absolutely incredible. I will hold XRP until $100 and beyond. Who else? That's what it comes down to. Everybody always asks me, how much XRP should I hold? How, when is it going to moon? You got to ask yourself the big question. Will you still be here when XRP hits $100? I know I definitely am going to be, and beyond, because I know this cryptocurrency is definitely going to shock a lot of people when it absolutely takes off. Like I said at the beginning of this video, a lot of things are happening in the month of June. And it seems so ironic that all those events line up together. And I'm still worried about those congressmen getting satellite phones all of a sudden. That means something big could definitely be happening. But we'll have to wait and see. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.